Hello, this is Dalal Abad from class ECE 554 Embedded System for summer 2018, and this is the final project for the class. The title of this project is Alarm System for Detecting Active Shooter or Active Intruder into Schools. So the idea is that you replace such a system or sensors to indicate an alarm inside each classroom and room in general across the school to set off an alarm that there is an intruder, and also send a text message to authorities that there is an emergency in school and they need to get to the school immediately. And also we can lock the doors of the classes because usually in a training for shooter or intruder, they recommend the students to stay inside a room and lock themselves so that the intruder cannot get to them. So here are the components. This is an Arduino Uno board that we're going to use to run the program. And here's a SIM 900 GSM board, and here's our breadboard with some component on, like this is the touch sensor, and these are LEDs and buzzers, and also here we have the electromagnetic door lock and the battery to supply the door lock because it needs more than 5 volts, and the phone to receive the text message. So here we have the code, and we're gonna compile it, and then we're gonna upload it, and once you see these lights on, that means that the code is uploaded. Once the first time you hook up the GSM board, you need to reset it for a few seconds to let it connect. So notice that the light here is blinking really fast. Once it starts blinking slowly, that means it got connection, GSM connection. So basically what we're going to do here is now the code is uploaded onto the board. We're going to start testing. So I'm going to touch the sensor, and once I touch the sensor, the LEDs and the buzzer and the door should lock, and then we receive a text message. So just make sure that the phone has no notifications on it. So these are just emails. So now we're gonna go ahead and set off the system. So now we the lock is and then we got the text message here where it says need help. That's just what we documented. And the system is still going on. As you see, the door lock is locked, the LED is going off, and the buzzer's going on. Now we're going to touch the sensor again, and that set off everything off. Notice that the text message is only sent once throughout the system, because we don't need to blast the authorities with a lot of messages throughout the system. So we're gonna go ahead and try this again. You touch the sensor, the door locks, the LED and the buzzer goes off, and I receive another text message indicating that help is needed. So this is the demonstration for the project. Some things to note is for using the electromagnetic lock, you will need more than 5 volts, and that's about it. Please look at the code and the project report and the presentation for more details of the requirements of the system.